For 2015, the Honda CRF450R didn't get a lot of changes, but it did get a few significant ones. For example, it now has the engine mode select button, which is located on the right handlebar. This basically means you can change setting on the fly. Well, not exactly on the fly. You do have to pull over and pull in the clutch, and you can change between 3 different settings. You have standard, and then you have setting mode 2 for smoother throttle control, and mode 3 for a little bit more aggressive engine performance. The bike also got updates to its Kyb pneumatic spring fork. It's similar to last year's fork, though it does have some significant differences. The main is that it now features both high and low speed compression and rebound dampening adjustments. What's also cool about this fork is that all of the damping adjustments are located on the top of the fork, on the top of the fork cap. So no longer do you have to get on your hands and knees and crawl under the fork and make adjustments. The Kyb Shock also has a few updates. For one, it's similar to the Shock now, where all the controls are located together and are very easily accessed. As for the motor, the CR gets a new cylinder head, which has been designed to give the bike a little more over rev and a bit hit off the bottom. This is combined with a new exhaust pipe that has a little larger diameter. The header pipe also exits the right side of the cylinder head, so it no longer wraps around the front of the frame's down tube. Also, the CR gets a new front brake disc. It's a little bit larger than before. The 260mm disc has replaced the former 240mm. And to cap things off on the performance side, the bike comes with the new Dunlop Geomax MX52 tires. Alright, well, we'll go out and ride the bike and see how it works. A few things definitely stood out in our minds after riding the Honda for the first time. For one, the motor. The changes they made to the cylinder head and the exhaust pipe made a big difference. Our testers noticed a much more livelier bottom end, a little more head off the bottom, and on the other side of the spectrum, much more over rev. It still might not be the most powerful bike in its class, but it's pretty darn close, and it's very, very usable power. So that could come in handy in long races and stuff. And also, we like the mapping, the three modes. They all worked well. Our testers preferred they actually liked the standard setting, and they also liked a little softer one for the track dried out. But it was very cool to be able to stop on the side of the track, hit the button, and change the modes. As far as the forks, we were very happy with them. It took a little while to get dialed into where he wanted. At first, the front end felt a little light, little movement up there, and kind of busy. But once we made some changes to both, mostly the compression, we got the front end working really, really well, and our testers was quite happy with the fork. So it did take a little bit of trial and error, but we got it all figured out, and so we have to say that we finished off the day liking the new fork. And the other really standout was the new front brake. The bigger disc really makes a difference. You have great power and good control on the front brake. So overall, after riding the bike for the first time, you feel like it is an improvement over the 2014, especially in the motor department. And then the fork is definitely better as well. So, for more information on the 2015 Honda CRF450R and other 2015 motocross bikes for that matter, check out the Cycle News magazine, which can be found at our website at cyclenews.com.